Master Otis with the knowledge. By the way, what's up, Master Otis? It's been too long since we've done a challenge, my dude. We got to do another challenge. That video that we did with the Uber Tristram challenge was so fun, dude. Pretty well received too.
You heard it, folks, straight from the lips of Cooley himself. It's time for another challenge. This is the fastest solo Andy kill challenge, and the rules are simple. The timer starts when you create a new character and ends when Andariel is dead. This must be a solo game, and challengers are free to use whatever gear and consumables they want from their shared stash. The key to this challenge for me was inventory management. On the right side of my shared stash was all the gear I could start with, and on the left was all my gear to equip once I hit level 3. My strategy was to level without attacking, and while fighting Andy, have a way to deal with being swarmed. For this, I decided to use chipped skulls in my shields, which along with a Hussarus bonus, dealt a healthy amount of damage back to the attackers. This proved helpful in leveling without too much hindrance to the time, and acted as crowd control while fighting Andy. The rest of my gear was focused on attack rating, to land hits and utilize the crushing blow from my weapon. From there, it was load up on stamina and healing potions, and make a mad dash to Andy with a pit stop to refuel at the inner cloister. I had a blast experimenting with different classes as well as gear variations, and the most helpful advice I can give to anyone attempting this challenge is to study Mr. Llama SC's Map Hack in Your Mind video, as it really helps with navigating Act 1. I have linked that video along with my unedited run in the description. I found that the best minions to optimize leveling with this attacker takes damage build was to wait for corrupted rogues or bloodhawks, which generally die upon attack in the underground passage through the Black Marsh. While I decided to do 1 point in Might and Sacrifice, a case can be made to use Smite as it auto hits. My decision to use Sacrifice was purely for mana reasons, as I did not want to slot mana potions in my belt or inventory. Another case can be made to use a decked out scepter with +3 to Sacrifice and Might with open sockets, but in looking at the damage output on max roll, I decided to stick with 25% Crushing Blow. While I think my time was pretty good, you can see I made a handful of wrong turns where a sub 10-minute run is possible. Alternatively, I plan to test this build getting to level 5 to see if the Gnasher with open wounds, or a 6-socketed Crystal Sword with 6 flawed rubies for fire damage, Hussarus' shield, and a chipped amethyst in Biggins yields a faster time. To help plan out the final kill, I can tell you that normal Andy has 1024 hit points and is weak to fire damage with -50 resistances. Her cold and lightning are +50, and she is very strong against poison with 80 poison resistances. For anyone looking to push the limits of this challenge, I encourage you to beat Andy at the lowest level possible. While technically I completed this run at level 4, the level was gained on minions surrounding Andy, and no stat points or skills for level 4 were allocated. Several of my previous attempts did result in a clean level 3 finish, if that serves as any motivation to worthy challengers. There are a ton of viable options for this challenge, so start theory crafting and show me that insane +3 teeth wand with +3 teeth preserved head, crazy low level jewels, funky charm builds, and glitched rune words. Good luck to anyone attempting to beat my fastest Andy kill of 10 minutes and 52 seconds. Please let me know your times and link any max roll builds in the comments so I can check them out. Until next challenge, happy hunting!